It's a great sunny morning. The sky is clear. The birds are chirping. It hasn't rained in like 3 days. It's a good day to get up on the roof and do some spring cleaning. Hey everybody, how's it going? So one of the things that we have to do in the springtime to get the cabins ready for y'all to come and visit is we have to get up on the roofs and we have to scrape off all the leaves and the twigs and the moss that have accumulated over the previous year. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is I'm just going to kind of climb up the ladder here and stay on the ladder and see what kind of damage I can do with this thing and just a ladder. I don't want to have to get on the roof if I don't have to, but if I have to, I guess I will. Alright, I'm going to have to actually climb up here and get on here, and because some of this has to be scraped off, just like stuck on there. It's been on there so long, it's gonna have to, there's like moss there, it's gonna have to physically be removed. Like, wow, that's like totally dug in. Alright, so, blower fail. Alright, we're gonna try to see if we can rig a little safety line thing here. I'm gonna toss this over the cabin and see how far it goes to see what we can potentially tie off to. 1, 2. Hey, it went over. Now the question is how much went over. Yeah, that's a reasonable amount. So I guess what we'll do is we'll bring the big red ladder over and lean it on this tree and shinny up there a little bit and tie it off on this side of the tree, and then we can use the other side as a safety. I'm not a professional tree climber or a rigger or safety harnesser, so don't do anything I'm doing. I mean, yes, rig yourself a safety, just don't do it how I'm doing it. But that seems pretty good. I don't think that's going anywhere. Alright, let's see if I can remember how to do this. I've done it once a long time ago, but it's how to make a Swiss seat out of a hunk of rope. So, take what I'm doing and look for yourself and research yourself to figure out how to do it. Don't do exactly what I'm doing, because I may be doing it wrong.
Ooh. That did not sound good. Oh, that's because you're pulling on the roof.
Yeah, I know. But this is a nice springy cord that if you slip and fall, it'll give you a little bit of shock absorbing and it won't just like yank you. And once again, I really don't know what I'm doing here, so you probably shouldn't be watching this right now.
Me filming it or them watching it?
Both. And I step out onto the roof. I can see why nobody's been up here to try to do what we're doing, because it is really steep.
Just so you know.
If I was not tied off, I could not be up here. In fact, I'm just sliding back down.
Belle's gonna watch this video and she's gonna have a cow.
Yeah, I mean, actually I have to go to a climbing store and get some real rigging.
That sucks.
Yeah, because I don't feel comfortable doing this, really. Alright, so we're going to abandon this for now. We'll come back to it later when I have real safety equipment. Welcome back. We had a little incident with the rail here and somebody climbing on it and breaking it.
Shut up.
It wasn't his fault. We were trying to cut down a tree right here. This tree that you can't see anymore. And because it was too close to the roof line, we wanted to cut it down because we didn't want it to fall onto the roof. and he was standing up there, Connor was standing up there, and it fell down on him.
Yeah.
And it broke. So we're having to rebuild the railing because, you know, you can't do one job without starting 3 more. Hey everybody, today's mission is we're going to get this big pile of wood up into the loft space because we're making a bed frame. So the reason we're doing it this way is because this mattress is a real pain in the ass getting up and into the loft space. So we're trying to work around it and put the bed frame in first so we don't have to lift this thing down and then lift it back up. Alright, so we finished up this little project. We got about a dozen more to do. You can do it. I have confidence. Well, it's time to learn. Turn the lights on so we can see you. This is an easy little job.
This is not the easy job.
It's a totally easy little job.
And it's this.
Yeah, it's on there pretty good because I put it on there.
Yep. Oh, it's working through pretty good. I'm just gonna leave that on there. Putting the O-ring inside the pipe. I'm gonna put this guy. It's not supposed to do that. It's supposed to like hang down real nicely.
Well, it'll probably straighten out as you use it.
That's disgusting. Washer. Here it goes.
Now, in theory, that should just go on like hand tight.
Okay. Well, it feels like I can keep going. Never mind, I just stopped it.
Okay.
And it's tilted to the side. And just like that, you have a new
Cool.
shower head.
Alright, turn it on.
Let's see if it works.
Now, it's all the chesky and stuff.
Yeah.
And no leaks.
Yep.
Alright, you fixed your first shower. This is one of those days when that 10-minute job just turned into an hour-long job. So if you've ever had to rappel off a tree to clean the moss off your roof, let me know in the comments below. So the last time I did anything like this, hanging off a rope, I was like scared out of my mind. I was doing my fire training for when I worked at the TV station, and they had us rappel out of their training tower, which was a straight drop down 5 stories, and all I had was a rope like this. So it's actually not too bad up here as long as I keep the angle. I'm upright. If I fall on my face, I'm safe. I won't die. I'll scrape my face up maybe, but I won't die. And the other thing is I cannot cross the peak of the roof. That's how you clean the moss off a roof. Well, I hope you liked this week's video, and if you did, please consider subscribing and liking the video. Catch us on Facebook and Instagram at Starr Mountain Retreat, and we'll see you next week.